Are you still doing it?
What?
I said, what's the matter with you?
I just had a bit of a night, that's all.
How does your father know?
You would have been by now if he didn't, wouldn't you?
Is Robbie still going off to the farms?
Yeah, he's putting off for him, why?
I just didn't see him as the settling down type. He's certainly going to cramp his style.
How'd you make that one?
Well, there'll be none of this going off to Spain with his mates at a moment's notice. Like a married man. Hey, she's not pregnant, is she?
Don't be soft. What are you going on for? They're only buying the house, having kids doesn't even come into it.
Maybe not for him, but believe me, she's talked him into buying a 3-bedroom house. Having children is probably right on top of her agenda. I'll have a word to them, see if he's really thought it all through.
Of course he has.
Well, you just watch. Before you know it, it'll be dirty nappy, sleepless nights and a never-ending drain on his pocket. His life won't be his own. Right, I suppose better be going to work. You going in at all today?
Don't know.
Well, if you don't, maybe you could do a little bit on that kitchen. See ya.
I can't believe how well this George is doing, you know. He only went to Bricky Company, he's got his own production company, he's making his own films.
You're going on like he's Steven Spielberg or something. Anyone can set up their own business, as you can see.
Yeah, but there are businesses, and there's businesses. He's enclosed a leaflet for would-be investors. He reckons I should put some money into the company.
Yeah, I bet he does.
That's great, isn't it? This might be a chance for me to make something of myself.
Sounds like a bit of a con to me.
Hey, hang on. When I went to see Ben in the hospital, she wasn't giving me a hard time about being a waste of space.
Well, what have you got to invest? Mate, you're doing to be funny, but you have never got 2 halfpennies to rub together.
Well, if you were to give me a pay rise...
I don't think so. And what? Lazing around reading letters. Anyways, not something you should be doing.
Bringing crates up from the cell as usual. Great career I've got, haven't I?
Right. I'm just going to go for some lunch with Peter before I go in.
That is one thing I know I am not going to miss. School dinners! Who'd have believed, did I? Only seems like yesterday since I started at that school. And there I am now, worrying about whether I've got through or not. Who'd have thought it, eh?
Yeah. Well, we're all dead proud of you, Dad.
Oh. Yeah, well, let's wait and see how I go on with my result before we start talking about being proud, eh? Might have made a pig's ear of it.
Oh, stop worrying. I reckon you've done well. Well, let's face it, you've put in enough work, haven't you?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, it is not the quantity, it's the quality, isn't it? Oh, love, I just love come up to the scratch. Could be make or break for me, this.
Well, I think you've done fine.
Yeah, well, just have to wait and see how I go on at college this afternoon.
What's that?
What? Oh, just a few bits and pieces of the kids, you know. Leaving presents, look at that.
Oh.
Do you know, I never thought it. But I became quite fond of a couple of them. After a while, they start coming to you. With the little problems at home, you know.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. It's quite sad, really. Oh, yeah, that's it there.
Oh, thanks.
You know, half of them haven't got a dad to speak of. Start treating me like some father figure. I tell you, love, some parents have got a lot to answer for.
You can say that again.
And I should know.
I don't believe it. It's all lies. Well, Eleanor sent me a copy of Gary's response to my concerns regarding the statement of arrangement. I'm now trying to justify everything. Do you know why Gary reckons he hasn't been in touch since all the drug stuff in Bangkok?
Go on, surprise me.
Because he's so full of remorse that he wanted to allow time for me and Kylie to build our relationship.
Well, what did you expect, love, eh? A glowing testimonial to your
He
maternal
hasn't
instincts.
even been in touch with Kylie for 2 years, Dad. And now he thinks he can just come swanning back into our lives with his demands for access and his letters from solicitors. It's not fair.
And the one lesson I know I've taught in this life, it's to you. Life isn't fair, love.
Yes. Yes, I'm phoning about the house because we found another buyer for ours and... Well, surely not. We had a deal. Yes, I know that was the case, but we still want to buy the house. Well, what are you saying? That all this boils down to money? You sold our house to someone else because they could offer you more money?
Hey, can I help you?
It's Robbie Carter. I've got an appointment with Alan Kitson for 1 o'clock.
Yeah, if you just take a seat, she's just with someone at the moment, but she won't be long.
Thanks.
Hi, Katie. Oh, so you decided to take my advice then?
Yeah, I hope I've done the right thing.
He's made a wise move choosing her for a solicitor, hasn't he, Katie? Well, I suppose I'm biased because I work for her. I must admit, she's really good. Oh, right, I'll take you through now. It's Mr. Carter for you.
Thanks.
Those eyes. Kept him quiet, didn't you? How'd you know him?
Well, I don't know. It's a friend of Jason Chadwick's.
Well, what was all that? I see you've taken my advice, palaver.
Nothing. He was in the bar the other day and he mentioned that he was looking for a solicitor, so I mentioned Elmer.
I don't believe him. A gorgeous fellow like that walks into the bar and you don't even tell me.
That's because it's already spoken for. He's buying a house for him and his girlfriend, that's why he's looking for a solicitor. Anyway, when you come into offering a sandwich for your lunch, not a bloke on a stick.
Yeah. So, it's just his girlfriend, not his wife?
What are you like? They're buying a house together. What difference does it make?
Plenty if you're not 5 months pregnant and the fella you're talking about is absolutely gorgeous.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was on my way out, and your dad gave me the letter from Eleanor. I've decided to go to mediation with Gary next week.
Is that what this letter's about?
No, that's a copy of the statement Gary sent to the court.
What's all this about mediation?
Well, apparently, if we can't come to a suitable arrangement for Kylie, the judge will end up doing it for us. There's no way I'm having that.
What, do you want me to come with you?
Oh, you can't go. It's parents only.
You what? Gary only planted the drugs on you because he was jealous of Mike Dixon.
I know it's just stupid. I mean, Eleanor said to try and ignore it, but how can you? Especially this access thing.
Is that Dad, Linz?
A dad? That's a laugh, isn't it? He's a dad in name only. He'd be more of a dad to her than he'll ever been.
And I'll carry on being like a dad to her. So stop worrying.
It's easier said than done now.
Listen, I think it's a good idea you going to this mediation to get things sorted. And at least you'll get a chance to have your say in the matter. Gary's just not worth worrying about, Linz.
Yeah. I suppose you're right.
I know I am. Everything's gonna be okay.
No. He left his mobile at home. And Max didn't leave any contact number. Well, if he does ring the restaurant, can you tell him to call me as soon as possible? Yeah. Bye.
What? Katina's pregnant. Keep your voice down, will you? You don't have to tell the whole world. I wondered why you're being so quiet. Speechless, Molly. Pregnant? How did you manage that? Do you want me to draw you a diagram? Oh, my head's done in with this. That's heavy, that, mate. I just keep going over and over it in my head. I just can't believe I've been so stupid. She's the stupid one. Hasn't she ever heard of the pill? I just can't believe this. So, what have your mum and dad had to say about it all? You are joking. You don't think I've told them, do you? Well, you're going to have to sooner or later. And what am I supposed to say to them like it? My dad's going to go off his head. I can't even look him in the eye.
I'll have the tuna. There you go. Like grabbing that?
No, I don't think I'll bother. Do I look big in this top?
No, I already told you this morning. Look, I'm just getting paranoid.
Maybe. I'm not going to be able to hide it for much longer.
Have you thought about what you're going to tell people when you move to Chester?
Yeah, I've sorted something out with Barry.
Barry? What like?
Well, he's decided that he's going to put this new manager in here when I go away. Some guy called Bruno, works in one of his clubs in Birmingham.
And how's that going to help you?
Well, when he starts working here, I'm going to tell everyone that we're both doing a management training swap, so they'll think I'm going down to Birmingham to work in the club where Bruno works. What do you think? Does it sound convincing?
Yeah, that sounds all right.
You're making it sound like it's the end of the world. You don't have to stay with her just because she's pregnant. How can you say that? It's my kid, so it's my responsibility. You wouldn't be saying that if it was you and Tricia. But that's different, isn't it? You've only been with Katrina 2 minutes. Me and Tricia are settling down. We're buying a house together. Well, maybe me and Katrina should consider settling down. We might have to. You don't have to do anything, mate. You're not married to her. You can get off whenever you want. I just couldn't do that to her. I really like Trina. I'm gonna stand by her. I'm not saying you shouldn't stand by her. But that can mean anything from handing over a few quid every week to marrying her. And you've just got to make sure you do what's best for yourself, mate.
You're early, aren't you?
I think enthusiastic is the word you're looking for.
Well, she's still having a tea, so you'll have to come back later.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? I'll wait here.
Suit yourself.
Have you got me money?
You're the joker, mate. You're not getting a penny out of me.
Well, looks like you'll be seeing a lot more of me then.
You've got a nerve. There's a name for people like you.
I know. It's Daddy. Great, isn't it? Now, where's my little girl, eh?
You make me sick.
Oh, that's irrelevant, Linz. Like my solicitor told me, it's got nothing to do with how the parents feel about each other. We have to think about the welfare of our child. Ah, and here she is. How you doing, babe? How's your hand? Is your mum looking after you properly?
It's all right. Do you want to see my picture?
Is it all right if I see my daughter's picture?
Can't you bring it out here, Kylie?
No, it's still wet. It'll go all messy if I pick it up.
Oh, it's all right. We don't want to spoil the picture, eh? I'll come in and see it, eh?
I'm sorry to burden you with my problems, but I didn't know who else to turn to. But it sounds like they've just gone for the highest bidder. They've all our hopes and dreams for the future invested in this house. Well, if that's the case, why don't you up the offer and gazump the other buyers? Ooh, seems a bit of a mean thing to do. Oh, Susanna, get real. It happens all the time. I mean, they've just done it to you, haven't they? That's why I'm not sure I want to play this game. OK, but... Well, if it's more money they're after, they're not going to be bothered whether they get it from you or this other couple, are they? I wouldn't get too hung up on it. It's just a business deal, really. And if this house means as much to you as you say it does, you'd be kicking yourself if you let them sell it to someone else, wouldn't you?
Right. There you go. There's Mummy. There's Daddy. And the little one there's you. Right, should we draw the house now?
Yes.
OK. There's the living room. What should we have in there, then?
A telly.
Yeah, a telly. And a table. And some chairs. OK, and here's the kitchen. What goes in there, then?
A cooker and a washing machine.
Yeah, so that Mummy can wash all our clothes.
Where's Nanny and Grandad?
Oh, you don't want them in it, do you?
Yes, I do.
Let's have a think. Where should we put them? I know where they are. They're in the pub getting drunk.
Do you mind? Don't be saying things like that to her.
Here's Carly's room.
Don't you dare.
And here's Mummy and Daddy's bedroom.
Right, that's enough now.
Touchy. Don't think Mummy likes us painting. You should go off with it.
Yeah, let's go out.
No, Kylie. You stay here and finish your painting. Gary is going to be going soon anyway.
I don't want to paint. I want to go out.
Well, you better ask your Mummy, love. It's not up to me. I'm only your dad. I haven't got a say in the matter.
Please, Mummy.
What do you think you're playing at, upsetting her like that? You know you can't take it out.
I'm not the one who's upsetting her. I only want to take her to the park for some fresh air. What do you think I'm going to do, run off with her?
I wouldn't give you the chance.
Well, why don't you come with us if you don't trust us?
Well, me go to the park with you. I wouldn't be seen dead with you.
There you go, thinking about yourself again. I thought Kylie was supposed to be the important one here. Some mother you are.
What did you say?
You heard.
Can we go to the park now?
Well, can we?
All right. But I'm going to get Peter to come with us.
You bring who you like. I just want to spend some quality time with me daughter. Have you got any bread for the ducklings?
So what are you going to say to Katrina?
Don't know yet.
You're just going to have to talk to her and find out what she wants. You don't even know if she wants to keep it yet.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be seeing her tomorrow, so I'll talk to her about it then.
Hey, great game, wasn't it?
Yeah, son.
Hiya. Hey, Rob.
Hi, Mrs S.
Believe you're going to be our new neighbour.
Yeah, I've put the offer in.
Yeah, my mum doesn't approve you moving in with your girlfriend. Well, you don't?
I didn't say that. Just thought it'd be a change, you know. Settling down and that.
Yeah, I suppose it will.
Who left that thing out there like that.
Ah, Nicky.
I tidied up this morning before I went to work. Why didn't you put it away?
Because I didn't get it out.
That's not the point.
Aunt Emily told me to remind you that you're going to have to take her to athletics training tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I can't take her tomorrow. I'm going to a meeting at the school. You'll have to take her.
All right, I'm always taking. Can't Aunt Nicky take you?
Do you know what? Me and Greg are forever run round after this lot. But ask them to do anything and all hell breaks loose. Because they're like little babies, want to be mollycoddled all the while.
Don't exaggerate.
Kids. Who's after me?
He's knocking me sick. You just look at him, he's all over like a rash.
Just don't look at him, that's what he wants you to do.
I've been doing me head in all day.
Relax. Come on, don't let him get to you. Come on, let's sit down.
I can't stop thinking about this mediation meeting next week. I've just got a feeling Gary's going to start playing up and coming out with all sorts of lies about me.
Well, he can say what he likes, can't he? Doesn't mean they're going to believe him. They probably hear all kinds of things at those meetings.
I just don't trust him at all. Stomach turns every time I think about it.
Hey, you've got nothing to worry about. You're a great one. Everybody knows it. Carrie knows the bones of you. So do I.
Thanks, Peter. I don't know why. I just seem to bring you one problem after another.
Oh, well, you know what they say. A problem shared's a problem half. Oh, come on, stop worrying. Or you're going to end up like an old bag with wrinkles in your forehead.
Cheeky thing. Peter, where's Kylie?
Hi, kid.
Hi, Jim.
You haven't seen Jackie, have you?
Oh, your Jackie or my sister Jackie?
My Jackie.
No, not since this morning.
Oh, I don't believe it.
Have you tried the petrol station?
I've just been there. They said she's finished for the day.
Oh, she's probably gone home then. Why don't you try there?
I tried there first. There's no one in. Never mind. Perhaps give me good news to our Lindsay.
Jimmy, she's not in there, mate.
You what? Oh, God. First time I've got some good news, and I've got no one to give it to.
Well, you can tell me if you like.
You are looking at a qualified teacher.
You? A teacher?
Great, innit?
It's all right for some.
See ya.
Sam. What are you playing at, just taking it like that?
What are you going on about?
You know quite well you're not allowed to take it out of my sight.
Oh, we're just going for an ice cream, weren't we, Kylie?
Can't you get it into your thick skull? You're not allowed to take it anywhere without asking me first.
All right, stop shouting and you'll upset Kylie.
Don't you dare accuse me of upsetting my daughter.
Get a grip of her, will you?
Look, the main thing is she's safe now.
What do you mean she's safe now? Of course she's safe with her dad.
I didn't mean it like that. Look, I don't think we should be arguing in front of Kylie.
I'm sorry. Look, you and Kylie walk ahead and I'll catch up with you in a minute.
Come on.
Right, that's it. You're not seeing it again. You've blown it.
Who do you think you're talking to? You can't tell me anything. I'm the real father, remember, not a pretend one.
And don't I regret it?
Regret? You don't know the meaning of the word. But you soon will. Oh, and as for me not seeing Kylie again, oh, that's just wishful thinking, Mum, look.
That's what you think.
That's what I know. I'm just doing everything my solicitor advised me to do. Going through the motions. An hour visit. Then a day. Weekends. Then overnight stays.
Over my dead body.
See you next week in mediation. We'll sort it out there, eh? Excuse me. Cheers. Cheers. All right, Katie. If you're looking for our Jackie, she clocked off ages ago. It's only the skivvies that work here all day and night.
What's up with your face?
You know what? I don't even clean my own flat half the time. And then I'm cleaning tables for a living.
Oh, right.
I shouldn't be doing this. I've got a degree. It's a joke.
Why don't you do something about it instead of standing here moaning?
I'm trying to do something about it, but it takes time and money. I'd be a lot quicker if our Jackie give me a hand.
Oh, you mean that film investment thing?
Well, she's mentioned it to you, has she?
You can't expect your Jackie to want to get involved in that. I'm not being funny, but you haven't exactly been successful in your other ventures, have you? You know, like the book project.
Thanks, Katie.
Oh, no, Mike, I'm not trying to be mean, but Maybe you should try looking for a proper job. Well, that's what I do when I got frustrated with me dancing. And look at me now, I'm working in a solicitor's office and I go to college.
Even Jimmy Corkle's got a better job than me. He was telling me before he's just become a teacher. A teacher, can you believe that?
Maybe if you set your sights a little bit lower and went for something more realistic, you might get somewhere. Let's face it, Mike, we've all been through stage when we want glamorous careers like singers and footballers and film directors. But how many of us actually make it out? See ya.
Yes, hello. Susanna Farnham here. Yes, it's about Meadowcroft. Well, I want you to know that we wish to increase our original offer to top the offer that you've already accepted.
Come on. Hi, Dad.
Call me Sir, if you don't mind.
Sir?
Yeah. As in, I am now considered a qualified teacher.
Oh, you made it! Oh,
thanks, love. Whoa, what's my tea? What's my tea? Who's got a clever granddad, then, eh?
Granddad, me pictures.
Sorry, love. It's all right. No harm done. Hey, that's a good one. Come and sit here next to your granddad. Wow, look at that. Who's this one? Is that your mum? Long black hair, eh? And that pretty little one must be you, eh? Is that one Peter?
No, it's me daddy. He was painting with me and he bought me an ice cream.
Oh, I see.
Love, why don't you go upstairs and get undressed and I'll come up and give you a bath in a minute, eh?
See you later, love. Take it Gary's been the usual pain in the neck, then?
It was terrible. Talk about being over the top. I mean, no one would believe it was the same dad who hasn't given that about Kylie for the past 2 years.
Yeah, well, you've got your meeting next week, haven't you? Be able to get it all sorted out then.
I don't want to get anything sorted. I just don't want him to go anywhere near Kylie.
It's all right you saying that, love. And I'm not saying that I don't agree with you. But if you don't get it sorted, then the courts will. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Gary is Kylie's dad. And no bloke in a wig is going to tell him that he can't have some kind of access to his own daughter. Love, this is your chance to do the best deal you can.
You know, the more I think about it, I don't even think I want to go. I just feel like I'm in a no-win situation. If I don't go, I feel like I'm being, well, selfish and uncooperative. And if I do, well, I feel like I'm giving Gary a platform to lie his head off and hurl abuse at me. I'm going to end up swinging for him.
Hey, that is the last thing you want to do. Love, I don't care how much you hate Gary. You go into this meeting, not for him, but for our Kylie. Love, everyone knows that you're a good mother. It's Gary who's in question here, not you. Just keep you cool, and everything will be all right.
I know, Dad. He just knows exactly how to wind me up.
And winding Sybil up next on 4 is a precocious young prima donna.